Bluetooth headset. I heard the dispatcher snap at me. "No, ma'am, don't go anywhere. The police will be there any minute. They'll look for anyone else in the house." Knowing full well the killer could still be in the house, I didn't even know if we were safe, so I pulled my 9mm from my shoulder holster and climbed the stairs. "Ma'am, are you there?" The dispatcher sounded more concerned and less confident now. I didn't answer. I was trying to climb the stairs quietly, and I wasn't really listening to her. "Ma'am, stay put. The police will be there any minute." "Ma'am?" She sounded distraught now, so I felt compelled to say something. I whispered, "Call me Mimi, please. I can't stay put. I have to see if the husband is alive. I may be able to help him if he's still alive. I'm okay. I have a gun." Now that was the wrong thing to say. The dispatcher went on alert. "Mimi, did you say you have a gun?" "Don't worry, I'm a private detective. I'm licensed." Not that I'd ever had to shoot anyone before, but I could if I had to. I was sure of it. "Please, Mimi, stop where you are. I need you to stay put until the police arrive." I'm pretty sure she was screaming at me, but I'd blocked her out. I climbed the rest of the stairs and plastered my back against the wall, creeping along until I reached what I hoped was the bathroom door. Reaching across the door and turning the handle, I pushed the door open and flipped on the light, pointing my gun in front of me. The room was empty. I breathed deep, grabbed a hand towel from the counter, and headed to the next room. Again, I led with my weapon. With the hand towel in my free hand, I twisted the doorknob and pushed the door open. I waited, and when no one jumped out at me, I crept into the room. I thought I could see a body on the bed. This had to be Henry. I flipped the light on. If he was dead, he wouldn't care. If he was asleep and I woke him, I didn't care. He didn't stir. Henry lay on his back, the bed still made. He was fully dressed, in a blue pinpoint cotton shirt with black slacks and a black belt, his shoes next to the bed. I looked closer, but saw no movement in his chest. Shit. I didn't want to touch a dead body. Wrist or neck? I cringed and put my fingers to his throat. There was a pulse. A good pulse. Damn, he slept the sleep of the dead. I shook him. No response. At least he was alive. He was alive and safe, but he creeped me out, so I scooted out the door and onto the next room. I opened the doors, flipped on the lights, and did a quick check of the remaining rooms on the second floor. All were lavishly decorated, and all were empty. At the bottom of the stairs, I turned right and entered what appeared to be a formal living room. Like the rest of the house, it looked like a photo spread from Architectural Digest. Robin's egg blue on adobe walls, rose chintz fabric on the sofa and chairs, and an oriental rug that had to be custom-made for the space. I'd never seen a rug so large. All of the seating was positioned on the rug, with mahogany cabinets lining the walls. I saw a door on the far side of the room and headed for it. The door led to the kitchen, which looked like it occupied the entire length of the back of the house. The floors were slate, topped by oak cabinets with dark cement countertops. It was spotless. The only thing that didn't look right was the back door. The door was Dutch, solid on the bottom with a paned window on top, and the top didn't look like it was fully closed. I started toward it, but stopped. I thought I heard a car. Amateur detective hour was over. Before I got to the dining room, the police arrived. I heard the tires on the gravel drive. I went to the door, which was still open, with my hands in the air. I didn't want to get shot, and I wasn't sure if they'd think I was the intruder. "I'm the one who called," I said. "I'm Mimi Capurro." To my relief, they didn't have any weapons readied as they exited their patrol car. They left the headlights on, making the two officers mere silhouettes in the night. But as they climbed the steps of the porch, they became Kevlar-wearing, pistol-packing, grim-faced policemen. Both men were Latino, and both were about an inch shorter than me, but what they had in bulk made up for the height deficit. One of the officers stepped ahead of the other. These guys were young, baby-faced 20-somethings with rookie attitudes. They approached with stern expressions. "I'm Officer Martinez," one of them said. He stood with his thumbs in his belt. I stood in place and shivered as a chill of realization ran down my spine. This was not a dream. "Are you okay, ma'am?" Martinez's expression softened. "I'm fine, considering," even though I wasn't. I'd been blocking out the image of Esme's head while I was creeping about the house and pretending that I wasn't scared to death the killer was going to spring out at me, but now the adrenaline rush was wearing off and I was shaking. I heard the dispatcher in my ear. "Okay, I'm going to disconnect now." I'd forgotten about her. "Thanks," I said, and disconnected.